The legends of Robin Hood and King Arthur loom larger than life in today's culture, but most don't know they emerged obscurely from downtrodden peasants and struggling warriors centuries ago. Imagine living under absolute rulers and clergy taxing workers to near starvation. The greed of unchecked power concentrated vast wealth for elites while masses toiled in state-enforced poverty. Then stories spread of Sherwood outlaws stealing from corrupt sheriffs to redistribute wealth, and bards sang of a lost British king, Arthur, defending the scattered tribes. These stories reflected bottom-up yearning for fair rule and autonomy, lacking in rigid feudal systems. Though likely fictional, Robin Hood and Arthur evolved into folk heroes, expressing the voiceless public's anger at exploitation by elites. In bleak eras, myths emerged from dispossessed margins that fueled tensions between classes still recognizable today. This reveals why two obscure medieval tales still echo through all struggles against oppression. I'll analyze the contextual history and obscure early origins behind the iconic outlaw and king before writers co-opted the legends to gloss over their radical roots. The powerful legend of Robin has humble beginnings in 14th century peasant rhymes of a rogue rebel targeting nobility's greed and misrule. I'll expose how the early tales expressed class conflicts still relatable centuries later. Scattered texts paint King Arthur not as a majestic high king, but a humble 5th century war chief rallying tribal resistance to invading Saxons and Picts. These unlikely leaders were gradually recast to reflect evolving cultural values around courtly romance, morality themes, and model governance. Rulers tied themselves to a Christianized fantasy of Arthurian rule to fabricate historical right to power, while rebellions leveraged the enduring Robin Hood myths as inspiration to threaten corrupt systems. Both cases reveal the irresistible flexibility of legends for temporal agendas. Glorified divine rule versus righteous rebellion against tyranny. These myths remain etched in an eternal tug-of-war between just rule and dissent. Echoes persist today of their fight against oppression centuries ago. This history exposes why Robin and Arthur are still the most potent symbols worldwide for confronting injustice from margins of society. If you want to dive deeper into revelations from this book on the hidden radical origins of the Robin Hood and King Arthur legends, check for a link below.